we are on our way to Masardis with Justin and I. I bought a truck over the weekend. It's a, I think it's a 78 Ford L8000 with a 3208 Caterpillar turbo diesel engine. Paid, well, I'll tell you later in the video what I paid for it. We'll see if it was a good deal, if we can get it running. The only way we can get it on the trailer is if it runs. It wouldn't run when when I went and bought it.
Oh. Like I say, I tried it this spring. I just come out and just touched the key and it fired right out and it was purring like a kitten.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that we can get it to run, because otherwise we're coming home empty. So we'll run up there, get it fired up, drive it up on the trailer and get home. We got a rainstorm coming behind us, so hopefully we can get it loaded up before the rain so we're not working in the water. We can drive in the rain, no problem, but I'd rather stay a little bit dry. But anyways, we're gonna hit the road, go up there and get this truck. The ground is, how close we can get to the truck. We're gonna lug some fuel over to it, batteries, tools to get this thing running, so we'll see. So Justin's got the battery swapped over. Hopefully they're good. We're just gonna try it first before we go priming it up. The last when I was here, we got it to crank over, but not very fast, not fast enough to start. And the guy that sold it to us didn't really know what the deal was.
Turning like a kid.
So we're just gonna fire it up on ether, see if we can get it to run, and if not, we'll crack the injectors loose, prime it up. So it's got an electric fuel pump. We'll plug in. He's got wired to the cigarette lighter. You'll hear it rattle.
Got no compression?
That would be a real big problem.
Crazy that didn't even kick on anything.
Let's pull the air filter out, and we'll just spray it straight into the intake. That's not good, huh? How's that pump sound? Sound like it got fuel?
Yep. Sounded like it did a little bit of something, but not much.
Did you give it plenty?
Plenty. Enough so I thought it should have been locking up.
Right. Okay, so we've got the two batteries in there, we've got the boost pack on, and then we've got the jumper cables to the Western Star. And Justin has cracked all the lines loose, all the injector lines. Where are those? These guys right here. It's a V8, so there's 8 of these. You crack those loose. And what is that making? Is that splashing in there? The filter's not full. It's like spurting in there. Anyways, crack those loose so that fuel can come up to the injectors. If there's air in there, that won't let the fuel come up, so you gotta crack those loose, let the air out, and we'll try it again. Anything come out? I'm gonna put the jumper cables right on the starter. Get the power straight to it so we're not relying on the battery cables of the truck. Negative onto the back there. Positive onto the top post. Okay. It'll give us a little more amperage. We're just closing them and trying it?
Yeah. So I didn't see much more for bubbles. So.
Okay. I see a bunch of fuel in the kindling over here, so. Do we have a fire extinguisher on the Western Star? I guess we'll find out here in a minute when we need it.
Maybe mice are gonna bite me.
This is their home. Okay. Full nest in there. One drawback of a V engine is there's the valley where things get to make a home and live. Alright, let's try that. You want the wrench in case you need to crack anything loose for some reason?
Even smoke. Seemed like it might have been ether locking a little bit.
Yeah. What the heck?
It's blowing right back out at me, the ether was. I wonder if we just take this right off.
Yeah.
We'll go straight in.
Got a minute, so. Want to take it off? Okay, we're getting desperate here, everybody. We got the two old batteries now hooked together and hooked up into the batteries up here through the vice grips. We got the battery charger, we got the generator finally going. I think shaking it down the road, bouncing around on the trailer, flooded the carburetor and the engine, so it needed to sit for a second, but it's running now. So it's got the battery charger on there, so we got that charging. We've got the Western Star running, got those clamps onto directly on the starter. And then I brought the boost pack up to the starter as well, so hopefully that's got a good connection. It's not much of a stud there to grab onto, but that should get as much power straight to the starter as we can. Justin's got the intake right off so we can fill it full of ether because it's not locking up. Injectors are bled. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna go 3 cans at once.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay. Ready? That is absolutely insane. I don't have any idea why that's not firing up. That's got way more than it should. Is it smoking out of the intake?
Pushing air out of the intake.
Dude, these steps. Awful. Okay, we're gonna have a long, hard think and figure this out. Okay, we cracked the lines loose again. We're hoping that maybe this just doesn't like ether that much, and it's not primed yet. So we're gonna try to prime it one more time, and hopefully that will make it go. I've got a forklift with a Perkins engine that will not run on ether either, and it's a pain to prime it, so you don't let it run out of fuel. But I just saw some raindrops. Oh boy. But so you prime it once and then do it again because it's really sensitive. Okay, we're gonna give this a try. The window works. Okay. No bubbles or anything. Okay.
You think you got enough juice?
Let's give it a minute. property. So the lady said, load up whatever you can and take it, because they've just got to clean this place up and then sell the property. Their brother-in-law, who owned this place, passed away last year, so they're just trying to get rid of everything. So we'll get this all buttoned back up, drive around, load some stuff up, put it on the trailer, and go home before the rain. So while we were waiting for the L8000 to charge up when we were cranking it up, I was walking around and I found a big low bed trailer. You can't even see it because it's all grown up around in here. But it's a big, I don't know, we'll get a better shot of it. But it's got 8 tires in the back, it's got ramps, and it's a drop deck, so for equipment. And I called the guy that I got the truck from, and he says $200 for that. And for this Chevy with a 5.3 and this other motor right there. So we're gonna load all this junk up. We're gonna get this done before that truck runs out of diesel. I'm so scared. Oh, I thought that was my ankle for sure. Spare wheels for you, Peter. So we go back on it and just pull it in like that.
Pull it in. Maybe we can walk it.
Yeah.
I grabbed onto a spinny bit.
Should we open this door too? One, two, three. Center console, so
That's everything. It's on both sides of the door, the steering wheel too.
oh, so cool. There we go. How's that? No close? Oh yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah. We're gonna get a bunch of junk loaded up and see if we can get that Chevy. There's nothing on the back, there's no axle or nothing, the frame's bent or frame's busted, so we're gonna take the L8000, back it up to that Chevy, and see if the dump works on the L8000. Put the dump up, put a bunch of chains to the Chevy, and then put the dump down, and hopefully that'll get the Chevy up off the ground enough where we can just drive the whole thing right up onto the trailer. So that'll be fun. Let's get to it.
Sorry, you gonna go?
No, I would say we ought to go a little ways.
Yeah, this stuff's gonna slide.
Until just before everything falls out on top.
Yep. Yep.
Should we try it?
Let's try it.
Got it off the ground for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of figured that was what's going to happen. This ought to work.
The frame is up underneath your frame.
Underneath my frame.
Yeah, it's kind of picking you up.
What's it hooking on?
Just don't understand. I think it's just the tires are flat and it's just pulling hard.
So it's raining just enough where we're slipping on the wet grass. So we got the Western Star backed up. Hopefully we're gonna pull this whole thing right up onto their driveway where it's nice gravel, and then that truck should be able to pull it right up onto the trailer, hopefully. So I'll back up a little more, hook it up, and we'll go. Yeah, so first is like, you know, not far left, but the next one in.
Okay.
Traction again, and I think that's it right there. Okay, that'll do it. Problem is, the outside tire's flat. You can't even see my tire. I don't think there's gonna be much left of your aluminum ramps time we get home. Okay.
Ramp should stop.
Is this doing anything? Oh, let's put this ramp under that tire so we can get it up on it, and then we use ratchet straps and chain binders to winch it over. You survived, little GoPro. That's off-road and stuff like this. Okay, so the problem is we're not at the right angle. The back and screw needs to be on the other end of where we need to pull it. I don't have much more I can go. Maybe we just try a chain binder now and try to just winch it over. That's what we do. We get the chain binder, we get tension on it, and then instead of having to do all the work ourselves with chain binders, I'll pull ahead gentle and you'll just keep bringing that chain binder in, and then it'll slide over to the other side. That's what we do.
Okay. They should be at least as strong as that cross member.
That was really quite optimistic. We thought that was just going to work. Because it hasn't failed yet. Look, the other side, look. Am I going to fall off or anything?
Oh, you're good. There's nothing to fall off of.
So I'm using this like a winch to hold the truck. This is normally just to tighten your loads and hold your loads down. That's what we'll use it for on the truck. But
Oh, hold up.
we're moving. What's
It's
that?
just twisting, like it's just going like this, and the back end's going that way now.
Okay. Well, the back end's fine. There's no weight there, and as soon as I yank on it, this side's
Yep.
loose.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's tighten
Strap
this
broke.
up. Yep. Probably when we came up on and
Yeah.
had a big jar, big ramp or something. I'm gonna have to give it a bump to get up over this.
Yep.
If it's Hank, well, no, we'll be able to see lights instead of tail lights. We really do need to get up over this.
Kind kind of got one chance at it without having to pull it back with a chain off the tree.
That's true, yeah, that's an option, I guess. At least they're even. Let me put that extra 10 gallons in. That would have been fun to prime again. With fuel we don't have.
Yep.
How's that ramp? We get full for it?
I think you're just pulling it with it. Your tire is pretty much flush with the outside of the very outside of the trailer right now. Probably want to go a little more to be safe.
That should pull over more once I get it up on. I think.
Oh, if you leave the chain binders there,
Yeah, I know.
you just don't want them to slow you down
I
either.
know. I'm gonna leave the chain.
Okay.
It's gonna get loose as I go forward. And then if I go far enough forward, it should pull it over.
Yep.
But it won't tighten up until it's on. Yeah. Yeah, why don't you stand here so I can see you?
Chain. That chain worked perfect. It was right on the edge and then it pulled it right over.
Nice.
That was awesome.
Now can we get the chain out because we need it to start the truck down.
This is the lesser of the two evils of problems to have. At least we're on the trailer.
True.
That counts as a strap right there.
Huh? Well, it's going pretty good. We're heading down the road. We're back in Presque Isle now. We were coming up through Mapleton and coming up a hill, and the truck shut off on us, the Western Star. So couldn't figure out quite what it was. And then Justin found a wire that had fallen off of the fuel shutoff valve on the injection pump. So we threw it back on, finger tight, and we got into town just because we were on kind of a dangerous part of the road there, so we could fix it in a safe spot here. So we're at a gas station now. Gonna get a bite to eat. And Justin's tightening that up, and we'll hit the road and get home. Well, we made it home, no more problems. We got the skid steer pulled up now. We've got a little bit of air in one of the tires on the Chevy. The other tire on the front there wouldn't take any air. So Justin's gonna take the skid steer, pull this off. He's expecting me to hook up the chain because that's normally what you do. The guy in the skid steer of the forklift sits there, guy outside hooks it all up. But then, if I did that, you guys wouldn't be able to see what we're doing. Cross member. There we go. It's gonna stand off to the side. What the heck? Yeah. Open up. Just in case it falls on top when we need it. Alright. The back of the truck's a lot lighter than the front, so he should be able to pick that up no problem. Ooh, it's gonna take him for a ride. There we go. And swing around on the back and pick up the back of it, and then we can just walk it over out of the way, and then we'll back up and unload the truck, the L8000, and all the junk that we got off. Yeah, careful of the back window. I don't want to pick it up, so yeah, me too. Yeah, yeah. Motor made it. Whoop. Ah, dang it. Ah. Well, we'll have to pick up a little bit of glass. It's true, that's about the best spot for it to break. Front tires are dragging, right?
Yeah, they're dragging and they're going that way.
Yeah, wet trailers are fun. Alright, let's go. Well, we got it home, got it unloaded. The tires even aired up. Everything's doing good on it. We've got to figure out what's going on with the 2-speed rear end. I don't think that's working yet, but it goes pretty fast. It goes plenty fast enough in the normal range. I don't think I'm going to be taking this on the road anytime soon anyways, but I think it was a pretty good deal. Paid $1,500 for this truck. Runs and goes good. I think that's a pretty good win. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.